A veteran Conservative MP was assassinated by a committed, fanatical, radicalized Islamist terrorist, who stabbed him to death in a church building. While meeting with his constituents, a court has been told today. Sir David Amess was allegedly fatally attacked by Ali Harbi Ali, who tricked his way into a face-to-face meeting with the 69-year-old Southend West MP at Belfair's Methodist Church in Leigh-on-Sea, Essex, on October 15, 2021. Ali, 26, is accused of the cold and calculated murder, and carrying out reconnaissance over several years on targets including the communities and Levelling Up. Secretary Michael Gove, Tom Little QC, opening the case at the Old Bailey on Monday afternoon, said, "The defendant said sorry and then pulled out a knife and stabbed Sir David." Sir David screamed. The defendant stabbed him again. Indeed, he stabbed him multiple times in a vicious and frenzied attack. Two members of Sir David's staff, Rebecca Hayton and Julie Cushion, then called for help. Mr. Little QC told jurors, "This was nothing less than an assassination for terrorist purposes. It is a crime to which, we say, he has no defense." Ali Harbi Ali is accused of murdering Tory MP David Amess, Image, Croydon advertiser. Sir David was killed in Leigh-on-Sea, Image, PA. Mr. Little said, "This is a case involving a cold and calculated murder, a murder carried out in a place of worship. A murder carried out because of a warped and twisted and violent ideology. It was a murder carried out by that young man, Ali, who for many years had been planning just such an attack and who was, and is, a committed, fanatical, radicalized Islamist terrorist." Mr. Little said the attack was no spur-of-the-moment decision, and said he bought the knife used to attack Sir David 5 years earlier. The prosecutor added, he had for a number of years been determined to carry out an act of domestic terrorism. Ali Harbi Ali at an earlier court appearance, Image, Julia Quensler, SWNS. To that end, from at least May 2019, he researched and planned potential attacks on members of Parliament in the Houses of Parliament. This included specific reconnaissance trips to a constituency surgery of Mike Freer MP and to the home address of Michael Gove MP. That researching and planning is the other offence he faces, namely preparing for acts of terrorism. To that offence he also has, we say, no defence. Ali, of Kentish Town in North London, appeared in the dock wearing a black robe and black-rimmed glasses. He denies murder and one count of preparing acts of terrorism. The trial continues.